Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a while since I've posted, but I had to do a reaction to this. But I want to say that I hope that everything is fine, and if it's not fine, it is going to work out in your favor. Amen and amen. Alright, now there's a lot of controversy that is surrounding this film, The Little Mermaid. As an artist, I have to give my input, especially as a child who brought a Little Mermaid lunch kit to basic school. Don't blame me, blame my mom. I have to give my 2 cents on this and the controversy that is surrounding this. Arial being cast as a black girl and other things. And as an artist, I must give my 2 cents. And this cartoon is my second favorite Disney fantasy. The first one is Cinderella, but let me get into the video anyway. Continue into what I have to say. Alright, Halle. Halle is a very beautiful girl. I was going to do a video of top 10 most beautiful black women in Hollywood, but that did not work out. And she was my number 10. The thing that Halle has that can play Arial is that she has a mysterious aura. She is ethereal, and as a siren you need that alluring element, and she also has the voice of Ariel. She sounds so similar to Ariel. That is why I think they picked her also. But when it comes down to issues, I just think that when you're doing a remake, people expect it to reflect the animated version as much as possible. Halle does not reflect Ariel, except for her voice. And that is where people have most of their concerns, and it is not racist. People just jump to racism because that is the only thing they can jump to without actually being logical, that people just want to see how well reality can reflect animation. And there's no evil in that. Let's get on. First of all, the girl, Halle, the fin. I like the effervescence of the tail. I like the duality when it comes on to the coloring, the green fading into the purple or the fuchsia. And I think they gave it this color because Ariel had bright red hair. So to make Halle look bright, they gave her dual color to compensate for the brown hair that she has. Now, the tail, the fin part, the end, it's too feathery. It's too leafy. Too much is going on there. It reminded me at one point when the first trailer came out of those flying things in the Avatar movie. But when I look at the Avatar movie, I realized that there are some differences there. That is the only reason the only issue I have with the tail. It's too feathery. Now the bra. I have grown to like the bra. It's Disney, and probably if they had the shell thing that Ariel wears in the cartoon, it would have been too revealing for her bust. And it's Disney, it's cartoon, it's children's story, so they have to find something to cover her up. But they could have done something with cloth, but make it look torn up. She wore a green dress, something like that could have been worn, you know. But make it to cover her properly. That could have been worn, and make it look rip up and little shells on it, and so let it look natural, and you know, like underwater she's a natural being, like a fish, you know. All right. The hair. A lot of persons have issues with her hair because what we need to understand is that we're not seeing Disney's hard work and effort. We may call it lazy or whatever, but sometimes, you know, this is their best. They've tried so many things, and this is the ultimate. Even though it is not satisfying to the viewers, probably this is their best. So you have to be lenient, and me, myself, as an artist, I have to be lenient when it comes on to that. I have to be, you know. So a lot of persons have issue with the hair. I have an issue with the hair because it's not about the dreads itself, but the fact that I've seen so many hairstyles that Halle has worn that could have been used. I will pass on the under the water imagery because that is CGI, but on the land, let's talk about her on the land. Believe you me, she looks like a slave. She looks like a servant girl. She looks like she's waiting to serve the master. And it's not racist or anything, but when you look at Ariel in the cartoon, she has class and elegance. She has jewelry on, her hair is well kept with a little clip thing in there. What does this girl has? A cloth wrapped around her head. And Disney have a very nasty history of not being able to cater to black hair. That young lady in High School Musical talked about it. That's why she wore the band around her head. And not just Disney, but Hollywood. That girl in Vampire Diaries, she had to wear wigs half of the time, or most of the time, because they did not cater to black people here. And she could not go to a black salon to get it done. They disagreed. So that is my issue. And already they're sharing so many pictures of dresses and gowns and all that, and the movie has not come out yet. And they released so many clips to the point where I don't think I need to go and see the movie, because you know, they're showing so many clips. I like to be left hungering for things. You're showing me too much, man, even though it will be helping in this video. That's just too much, Halle. And oh boy, may I tell you. Anyway, let's talk about, oh boy, is that it about Halle? She just needed to dress better. That's it. Anyway, Flounder and Sebastian, it's a live remake. People need to understand that. Have you ever seen a flounder fish before? People need to understand that when you're doing a remake, it has to reflect reality. They could not make Sebastian look how Sebastian looked. They could not make Flounder look how Flounder looked in the animated series. And people out there who are bashing Flounder and Sebastian's outcome would be dissatisfied if they had made them look exactly. They would say, Disney don't know what they're doing. This is reality. You have to make the cartoon look like reality. People would say that. So people choose to be dissatisfied. And I understand Flounder and I understand Sebastian. Only thing I do not like, the person. I heard that they wanted Shaggy to play, but Shaggy played in a play. If they had Shaggy is Jamaican, Shaggy would have delivered, or one of the Marleys would have delivered a more deep, raspier version of. Matter of fact, Sebastian sound like a Caribbean, like he come from Trinidad or Barbados or one of those places, not Jamaica. And the singing is just, it's his guessing. His voiceover is guessing, his singing is guessing. It's not deep. It doesn't unearth those emotions that you had when you watch the animated version. So that is my disagreement with that, but I say you go. Can't kill people for their hard work. All right. What else? Flounder Sebastian, the sisters. My God, have you seen the flyer for the sisters? Listen, man. In the animated version, the sisters all dressed alike. They could have done the same, but give them different tails, tail color, similar but different. Too much is going on. They are already race people. It's too much. I know it's just a movie and so much emotions shouldn't be coming out, but I have to be honest. It's too much. I feel overdosed. When I look at them on the whole, I feel overdosed. Too much. If I eat too much sweet one time, too much sweet, they're overdosing me. I do not like it, to be honest. But it's their hard work. It comes on to the scene, the setting. It's dull. I'm watching videos where it looks bright. I'm watching videos where it looks dull. So I'm wondering if Disney is adding more color as they release clips, because persons have been complaining about the CGI. They have been complaining about the coloring, color grading and all that. It's for children and it's meant to be vivacious and lively, which will need color. A YouTuber said the color forgot to show up, or didn't bother to show up, which said that I laughed until. But that's how it goes. And one of my concerns though, Disney has, because of inclusion, whether you're gay, you're fat, you're black, you're a small person, I want to include everybody. But I want to know that when persons go to Disneyland, you have black girls playing Ariel, because they have the Disney characters walking around entertaining their guests. And on their merchandise, I hope she's a black girl. She's represented. All their theater performances, I hope there's a black girl now, because you're representing black people. But I like here, if they wanted to represent black people, let me not talk too much. I plan to do a part 2 if my lazy self decide to do it. Plan to do a part 2 of this video. I hope I'm not leaving out anything, you know, but me and my co-workers, we plan to go and see the movie though. If God will have something to say, if he permits me, I'll go. But we are planning to go and see the movie. I'll give a response to that. There's a part 2 of this video coming out, don't know when, because I get so distracted. Anyway, guys, take care. I hope I did not leave out anything. Yeah, take care. Love yourselves. Love God. Trust God, and be good. All right. Bye. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.